Hey everybody, welcome back to Cariboo Chronicles. So me and Ed are out here at the farm today, and we thought we'd show you the truck behind me. So that's my 1973. That's a Pinzgauer, Steyerpuck Pinzgauer. So that's from Austria, and it's a 710M. So 710 means it's 4x4, and the M means soft top. And there's a K version, that's a hard top. But yeah, it's a great truck. So it's got hydraulic shift for 4x4, and it's got shift on the fly for your front and rear diff as well, and that's all hydraulic. And it's a work in progress. Still got some issues to work out, but for the most part she runs. Pretty happy with it.
And it's just a little 4-cylinder gas engine in it.
Yeah, it's 2.3 liter engine made for
Hey.
2.3 liter engine made specifically for this truck. So this is used by the Austrian and the Swiss Army, and of course it was developed for places like the Alps. So it's got an 18-inch clearance underneath it. Very, very nimble. You know, it's not meant for high speed on the highway. This is meant for low speed. Go lots of places off-road. Very durable that way. And she's a 10-seater, this one in the back. So this will take 10 troops.
Yeah, let's take a wander and we'll take a look in there. There's our Soki. She's keeping an eye on us. Nice, the swing open door.
I don't know how hard, easy that is to see in there, but
probably not too bad once you get out of the sun directly.
The nice thing is, so this is a 10-seater, comes with the seat belts, all that. Transporting whoever you're transporting.
And you can see Scott's sitting in there pretty comfortable, and he's not a short guy.
Yeah, it's actually not too bad. I'd say it's more comfortable than the passenger seat up front.
Yeah.
Which is very not comfortable at all. And the cool thing about this is that it's not only, of course, transport for people, but these come down as well. All 4 benches. And for the military, then you can actually put a pallet of whatever they would put a pallet on, a pallet. And, but for me, I put this down, and then I've got a cot and a 4-inch mattress, and it's my bedroom.
That's what I was thinking too, is it'd be good for stretchers too, getting people out of the...
Yep.
Wherever they get themselves into.
The hardtop version does actually have an ambulance version, but for sure this could be used for stretchers too.
And Scott's project this summer was to redo the windows, so those plastic windows in there, they're actually velcroed in, so you can remove them if you need to.
Yeah.
But they're also flexy. And
so the old ones, they were all, that plastic was just sun all yellowy, and you couldn't see through them, but they were permanently sewn in, and I thought, well, what if I did a Velcro version instead? So on the really hot days, you can take the window down, and all 5 windows. So there's a window in the back flap, and then these 4 on the sides too.
Yep.
So I just sewed that all in there one.
Yeah, it looks good.
1 week. And inside there. So yeah, a couple projects we've done. Had to weld the seat frames up. They were all falling apart. And what else? Took the old starter from 1973 out and put in electronic starter. So that's
Your 3 new shiny hydraulic lines we can see on this side of the doghouse.
yeah. That was for sure the hardest project to do, just to work in this little space here where all the master cylinders are.
So what do those 3 levers do again?
So the green one here, that's my 4x4, which is engaged right now. And then I got rear diff and front diff. And these are all shift on the fly. As you can see, my panel's out right now. So normally this would be sitting kind of like that, with these lights in here to indicate when they're engaged or not engaged. But still doing some work on that, so that just stays out for now. Easier that way. Some nice little features you don't get on North American trucks, like rifle holder.
Yeah, double rifle holder, so you
exactly.
can hold the driver's and passenger's rifle holder. And the stocks fits in the little cups on the seat, on the floor there, I mean.
Shotgun will not fit in there, I can tell you that. But a rifle definitely fits in there.
Yeah.
And of course it's soft top. This does roll back, this soft top. I did it once, regretfully, and barely got it back on again because of course it's really old. It's the original top. So that was tough getting that back on.
Definitely not a winter project.
Yeah, but the back rolls up real easy. That takes no time at all, and that's great on a nice summer day. Just can roll along with the whole thing open.
This summer when we're out cruising, we'll get a video of that with the back off of it.
Absolutely, yeah. I'll just fire it up.
Watch out, Silky.
That's oak.
We're gonna jump in and go for a ride. Hang on, everybody. If I can figure out how this thing opens. There we go. All right. Let's change this to a different angle so we can maybe see something. So we're in the back.
Off in Nikita.
Oh yeah. She's crazy.
She's slick today, man. Probably the closest I've ever been to drifting.
It looked good in the snow there.
range shifter down here.
Down on the side?
Yeah.
Woohoo, she's slick out here.
While we're driving, I'll show you some of the creature comforts. I don't know why they made the horn sound like a 1920s jalopy, but it's cool.
That's probably where they got the horn, just recycled it.
Off an old Mercedes. Yeah, it's slippery, man.
For where we live here in Quesnel, this year we're about a foot shy of snow, and we're about 15 degrees warmer than it normally is.
Yeah.
It's not even below zero here right now. It's probably 2 degrees.
Yeah.
Should be like minus 15 and a foot and a half of snow. We have maybe 6 inches of snow.
You stay in the back or you riding it?
I'll come out to the front and we'll get a shot from the front.
As you can see, this is a chair that promotes good posture.
Exactly. And wearing your seatbelt because you're leaned against the glass.
Yeah, the other day I had to defrost inside here, so I had my ice scraper, and I'm like, it's nice and flat, and I can reach the whole windshield, so it's a good bonus.
So you had this, what, 2 years now?
Yeah, a couple years.
And we've had it running for less than a year.
Yeah. Yeah, it sort of ran when we got it. Not really great. And then there was a whole period where she wasn't running at all, and I got all the electronics and everything done in it, but
Changed the electronic ignition, the spark
Yeah.
plugs, wires, everything.
and it made a big difference, but it was our friend Bart that helped us to just push it over the top and get her going regularly, so thanks to him for that.
Same crazy South African guy that helped me fix the 4Runner. Handy dandy mechanic.
Yeah.
Pinzgauer. The rapid pace of progress in modern life means ever greater demands in the field of transportation. The latest development of Steyr-Daimler Puch, the Pinzgauer, named after a hardy and reliable breed of alpine horse, is especially fit to carry out the toughest transport jobs in any kind of terrain. The Pinzgauer's performance and range of application may be judged from the following data. An 87 DIN horsepower gasoline engine, air-cooled, top speed of over 100 kilometers per hour, a capacity of 1 ton as a 4-wheel vehicle and 1.5 tons as a 6-wheel vehicle, all-wheel drive and differential locks. This accounts for the Pinzgauer's ability to cope with transportation jobs safely and fast under the most difficult terrain conditions, on gradients of up to 70%, across rubble, stone, sand, or snow.
And even in 4-wheel drive, this thing turns pretty tight. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
But tons of fun to drive. Still got to get a plate for it and put her on the highway proper, but that's okay. We'll get to that.
Yep. Well, there we go. That's 73 Pinzgauer.
That's
Nice. There's a close up to 2 gun holders. Stuff on the floor, but you can see they sit in a little holster. Hydraulics for the diffs. 4-wheel drive.
4-wheel, rear diff, front diff.
And
all the master cylinders are in there. So if and when you got to do any work on them, it's
No
a
fun.
son of a bitch. Yeah, it's hard to get your hands in there and work.
hey, maybe just give it a once over the dash. And
Sure.
this is a 24-volt truck still.
Yep. Yeah, I left it 24. You can convert them. I didn't see the point. So got our fuses. Got fan, wiper blades, headlights, starter button, ignition. So you turn your ignition on, and then your starter button. And
The red and the blue.
yeah, that's just for the fans.
Okay.
Yeah, so it just changes the vent pattern. Not a very great, not super warm in here.
And throttle and choke there.
Yep.
Old school.
So got the throttle, so you can actually, instead of using your gas pedal, because then your feet can be busier doing something else. And your starter, which is just your choke, of course. And then shifter, and then this guy, that's your high and low range. So there's that's neutral, so there's no range there, you won't go anywhere. And then that's high range forward. And usually when we're on the farm, it just stays in low. Yeah.
Get a shot of your Octoon sticker on the door.
Fern Antennen einsehen. Careful, there's power antenna above your head. So that's where this guy goes. So I've actually got the base for it. Just needs the actual antenna. But, and then got some switches back here. So we got power, so you can run your phone. USBs. That's the compressor.
It has onboard air.
Yep, onboard air. Don't know if that
Stereo.
one. Nope, that's the stereo there.
Okay.
Mystery switch.
Yeah. We're working on it. All right, so that's Scotty's Pinzgauer. We'll give you a once around the outside again.
So gas tank and spare jerry can on this side.
Yep.
And then
You can see the heavy duty shocks and springs.
yeah. Then the big ball joints on the
Yeah, I'll see if I can get a
wheels there.
shot of those.
Those are cool. Yeah. And the big hitch up front, we got a nice 10 or 11,000 pound winch that goes on the front.
Or on the back.
Or on the back, exactly, yeah. So we've got the 12 volt connector for that. And then that's the holder for hijack.
Oh, okay, that's where the hijack would go.
Yeah.
Farm jack for everybody else.
And then this is our battery compartment for the 24 volt. And then that's just storage, or vice versa. I can't remember which switch.
Yeah.
And they lock up nice. And
it's a bit of a step to get into it, so they thought of it, and they put the front step right in the middle of the wheel.
yeah, you just add these on. It's a little cap. It just sits underneath.
Actually
against
works
there.
really good. It does.
It's even for a long-legged fellow.
Yeah.
So definitely need it. Otherwise, it's tough getting in here.
Yeah.
And yeah, the sides. No time at all. Oh, yep. They just roll up. I guess they do a neater job when you're going somewhere.
That is super neat.
Easy peasy. Said summer day. Oh, it's just awesome driving with this thing.
Yeah, wide open like that.
Yeah. Probably would suck on a dusty road, but
Yeah, and there she is.
anyways, yeah. So that's my 73 Pinzgauer. Good times. Hello, hello. That's a nice greeting. Thank you. Good girl, Soak. Good girl.
After years of development and tens of thousands of kilometers hard testing on mountain routes and sand tracks, long drawn-out winter tests and military trial runs, the Steyr Puch Pinzgauer is now being manufactured by experts in specially built new works. It is able to solve the most difficult transportation problems under all climatic conditions. That is why this cross-country vehicle is a prime example of Steyr Daimler Puch's guiding principle, products for special demands.